طيب المتحدث الأخير الأستاذ كريم صيرفي والعضو المنتدب لمودس كابيتال من أمريكا. تفضل باختصار من فضلك.
So I'm going to take a very, very brief 5 minutes to touch on some of the things that the other panelists have already touched on. So first I want to thank UAB for having us and thank the panelists for joining. So with to start with some statistics. Transfer, the fintech ecosystem in the Middle East is بالعربي فرق شوية. عربي will be very difficult. ماشي ممكن ندخلهم مع بعض عادي مش مشكلة. 86% of the adult population هنا in the MENA region is unbanked. دي فرصة كبيرة جدا. 3 in 4 of the GCC banked customers are looking to switch to a better experience. That's not a physical brick and mortar location digitally. And last and not least, 24% of the revenue in the upcoming 5 years, 3 to 5 years, will be lost from the financial institutions to fintech products. So what does this tell us? Essentially, فرصة, right? والفرصة دي فرصة كبيرة. And one of the reasons why Modus نشن على الشرق الأوسط to come and introduce new technologies from the United States that are applicable here is specifically because the technology cannot just have a financial impact, but a social impact as well. So to talk briefly about the approach, ازاي نأسس الفرصة دي وازاي نستغل الفرصة دي. فمبدئيا it's aggregated data management platforms that banks, institutions, and also the regulatory bodies also have to understand that data management is key. To be able to collect the data and store it in a way that allows it to be manipulated for future is extremely, extremely critical, because as fintech changes and it evolves very, very quickly, the institutions need to have a very flexible foundation to be able to pivot and to be able to keep up with the times. So this is critical. On the regulator side, the regulators also need this to be able to implement checks and balances and also compliance. So this underlying data issue has to be the first thing that can be tackled. The second thing that this will allow for is now economic layer. من ضمن الحاجات is single ID. We are moving into a world where البطاقة أو الباسبور is no longer going to be your identification. It's going to be البصمة, your iris in your eyes, facial recognition. These are the things. And this single ID is what is going to facilitate credit from being held by a lot of intermediaries to the individual, meaning that the individual will have most of their data, a copy of most of their data, and they will be able to leverage that against a lot of the financial institutions and a lot of the service providers to get what it is that they need. This master data, this single ID and master ID, it's critical because when you talk about eKYC, know your customer, this is extremely important for anti-money laundering, this is extremely important for fraud, and this is also something that needs to be in the regulatory body, and in the consumer bodies as well. And then after that, you talk about an economic layer, leveraging artificial intelligence, multivariate data aggregation to be able to create proper robo-advisory. That means not just for consumers, not for insurance products, and not just for lines of credit, but also for SMEs. Perfect example, the banks in the United States all have, most of the businesses use online banking. Now, we participated in creating a startup, and what it does is it actually combines with the online banking. It goes through all of the transactional history of the business, in addition to contextually. What is the brand? Where's the value of this business brand? How long has it been established? All of this gets aggregated electronically and then automatically spits out what this business is eligible to receive for credit. So to kind of recoup there, the first and foremost is you have to be able to create data management platforms that are, again, flexible and pliable, that allow you to create an economic layer on top of it. The economic layer that's on top of it can come in many ways, shapes, or forms. And I think one of the challenges in the Middle East is that it's bringing individuals, either knowledge transfer to the youth that is here because they're extremely talented, to help translate the product to the local ecosystem, or you find expats, some people like myself who are Egyptian American. I understand the context here, I understand the ecosystem, and I understand what are the applications that will be successful here and how to strategically apply them here. This is something, when you're discussing the entrepreneurial ecosystem, it's very, very critical, because without this knowledge and without being able to translate a technological issue to a solution for a greater cause, whether it's for the insurance companies, whether it's for the banks, or whether it's for the consumers, you're not going to be able to create something that sticks. So I'll leave it at that for now. Thank you so much. I just want to give us some time for Q&A.